You have heard so many good things about coconut oil. You finally made the change. But then your physician says it is a saturated fat and you should avoid consuming it. Today we're going to talk about the scientific debate about the coconut oil. It is really a superfood or a heart hazard. Stay with us. Coconut oil is considered a saturated fat. The saturated fat is any fat that solidifies at room temperature. I have to admit that when I heard it for the first time, I thought, well, I come from the tropic and where I live is 100 Fahrenheit, 40 Celsius degree, and my coconut oil is always liquid. How come? How can you say it solidifies at room temperature? Well, for somebody who lives in colder weathers, their room temperature could be under 76, which is around under 24 Celsius. The coconut oil will be solidified because the coconut oil starts to melt after 76. There is several types of saturated fats. Coconut oil is considered a triglyceride, which means three glycerides in a chain of carbon. This change can vary on their length. And that's how we know what type of fat or classification is the coconut oil. There is short chain fatty acids, which start from 2 chain carbons to 6 chain carbons. There is medium chain fatty acids, which starts from 8 chain fatty acids up to 12 chain fatty acids. And there is long chain triglycerides or fatty acids, which is 14 and up. Coconut oil is a medium chain triglyceride or fatty acid because it has from 8 to 12 carbon chain lengths. Why is this so important? Well, to make it easy, the shorter the chain, the less temperature needs to melt. If they are longer chain fatty acids, then they will need higher temperatures to start melting. So coconut oil is a medium chain triglyceride, and his melting point starts at 76, 78 Fahrenheit, which is around 24 Celsius. Our body temperature normal is between 78 to 79 Fahrenheit, which is 37.5, 37.6 Celsius. So the coconut oil will melt once in contact with the body. So you can have a container of chicken fat and a container of coconut oil at your 76 degree, and you will see that the coconut oil will start to melt at that temperature, but the chicken fat or the meat fat will not. That's kind of the difference. And it's related to cardiovascular disease because as you see it hardened in the animal's body, it is suggested it will harden it on your arteries, on your organs, and contribute to cardiovascular disease. The American Heart Association relates the saturated fat consumed with heart health risks. And that's why it will always tell you if you want to lower the risk for cardiovascular disease, you need to stop the consumption of saturated fats. However, the NIH has done several studies and analysis, and it says that there is no significant evidence that could associate the medium chain triglycerides of coconut oil to cardiovascular disease. 50% of the fat of the medium chain triglycerides of the coconut oil is lauric acid. Medium chain triglycerides are absorbed easier than long chain triglycerides. So once consumed, it goes direct to the portal vein to the liver, where it's transformed into ketones, a direct source of energy and a good fuel for organs like the brain. And that not only gives different lipid profiles, but have also been associated with several health benefits like direct fuel for organs like the brain in cases of glucose hypometabolism, cognitive impairment, and Alzheimer's disease. The lauric acid has proven to have antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal properties, and that has given the coconut oil an important place as a natural skincare and beauty product. So the debate is still open. It is important to have into consideration both sides of the debate about the coconut oil. And be mindful and use it wisely. Write in the comments what is your position about the debate, subscribe to our channel, and share. Thanks for watching.